dignitaries, grandparents, parents, our teachers, and our fellow students.
Do you feel learning should be confined to classroom and textbooks?
No. We broke the walls and also the glass ceiling. We learned more outside than inside the classroom. PBL has been such a wonderful experience for us by planning, executing, and reviewing all our learning. We are excited to share this with our parents and take feedback from them and enhance our learning with the best 21st century educational tools.
Audience, till now, you might have attended many conferences, but you are sure you have not seen something like this before.
Na bhuto na bhavishyate. You never know, Vedant, we can only topple our own benchmark.
Why not? That's how continual improvement works.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will not only listen through your mind, you will tap and swing through your body and connect through your heart. You mean to say mind for cognitive, hand and feet for psychomotor, and heart for effective learning domains.
Yes, you got it right. We touch all the learning domains in project-based learning.
Let's unfold the learners' conference with a message from the strong pillars of our school. Our beloved chairman, Sir Dr. C. Purnachandra Rao, and our energetic head of the institution, Dr. Shada Chandrasekharan, and our ever supportive head mistress, Mrs. Neena Mukhopadhyay. Thank you.
content from our textbooks. Whereas during PBN, our teachers helped us learn interdisciplinary concepts through a single project.
Yes, that was very interesting. But do you know why our school took this initiative?
I know why. When we learn something and try to apply it anywhere, there are chances that we might forget it. But when we experience the learning, we'll never forget it. I'm sure everyone is looking forward to hearing more about what we exactly did. During this entire 1 month, we realized that we were able to synthesize the importance of different types of plants. Just like us, they have different food habits, different ways of growing, they are of different shapes and
You are beautiful. You can speak well. You are intelligent. You are a wonderful set of audience. You spoke very well. Can dance and sing so well.
Rachel, why did you start saying all this? I learned all about doing words, describing words, and the way to use this, that, these, and those. What a wonderful way to improve our vocabulary and speaking skill by using these words and framing sentences.
We also learned so many new words in Hindi, Kannada, and Sanskrit, which can improve our speaking skill, and it can be able to improve. When we go to the different parts of the country, and we will be able to converse with people in their native language.
Let's give you an update about our hands-on experience of the project of growing plants. Each class was given 4 big-sized rectangular-shaped pots. We all had sown seeds of different plants like mehendi, palak, pudina, dhania, mirchi and tulsi, and keenly observed them grow.
Now you may think how we knew what to grow, where to grow, and how to grow. Have you ever noticed how serene our school campus looks? We went for an environmental walk around the school, inquired with our gardener, and then decided the action plan by discussing with the help of teachers.
We even visited this beautiful farm during our field trip and practically saw how different types of plants are grown, how to water them, the duration they require to give the yield maintenance of the plants, the best season to grow various types of plants.
After all this, one may ask, where have we done maths, EVS or other subjects?
Here lies the catch. We did all that and much more too. We wrote a formal letter to our principal seeking permission about the materials required for our project. We measured the lengths of pots, which helped us evaluate that rectangular pots take much lesser space when compared to round-shaped pots. We measured the quantities of soil and water required by each pot. We visually observed various stages of growth in a plant and learned about different types of plants like shrubs, herbs, creepers and all.
We collected and analyzed the data of plants grown in school and in farm. We set up a mock market and learned the process of selling and buying.
After all the hands-on real-time learning we had this month, I can easily solve any question problem from my textbook and apply my learning in day-to-day life.
Yes, indeed. What a fantastic experience it was. We were able to experiment, evaluate, experience and enjoy all through the way. We experienced that there was a difference in what we had planned and the reality. When we had researched, we thought we could grow plants like chili, coriander, fenugreek, spinach, tulsi, and we could get yield in 22 days. When we sowed the seeds, we came to know that only spinach and fenugreek can be grown in 22 to 25 days.
I was so excited that we would get the chance to water the plants every 2 days, but due to rains and due to weekends, we missed out on watering the plants and it affected our observations.
Believe me, all our teachers have joined hands in gathering information about allotment of space to do the project. Materials required approval, time allotment, facilitating this wonderful experience. Entire experience of PBL made us feel we all 26 are teachers and learners at the same time.
During PBL, I could understand that all the subjects are integrated. When I was learning about different kinds of plants, I could measure the
Serve efficiently. Never waste food. Donate excess food to food banks. Very rightly said, Ahana. We were able to understand more than what is explained in our textbook. We could reason out why we initiated a new learning method like PBL. This learning process helped and encouraged inclusiveness from that not so interested child to a proactive child.
It engaged all young hearts and minds. We could analyze all the concepts and it helped in deeper and better learning of concepts other than the exposure to real-time scenarios. We could differentiate between learning and learning with a purpose. Thank you all. We hope we also made you taste the exuberance of our learning through this presentation.
Was discussing about visiting the Santi happening in Whitefield in the month of February.
Keshav, the name Santi sounds very interesting. What does it mean?
Santi means a place where all the farmers come by nearby village and sell their produce from. Believe me, the fruits and vegetables are fresh and are sold at lesser price. The ones compared to the ones sold in stores or supermarkets, the farmers put their heart in sold the coppers but never get recognized appropriately.
Yes, that's true. I always insist everyone not to waste any kind of food. I deeply feel for the farmers. It really breaks my heart if I see the food wastage during parties and weddings. Anyways, Keshav, let's make a plan to visit this place and explore more about Santi. I want to bring my family too.
Sure, why not?
हे धरती माँ, तुझे साथ साथ प्रणाम। तेरी कृपा से हम आज अनाज बो पा रहे हैं और अपने परिवार को एक खुशहाल जिंदगी दे पा रहे हैं। Thank you, Mother Earth.
I still remember the first time when we both started growing the crops. We first tilled the land, sowed the seeds and protected them from insects. Curiously let them sprout with our fights, the rain god's bastions, with our sleepless nights and finally the times of the selling of the crops.
Oh my dear Mother Earth, you are our God. It's on your soil we are able to grow and eat. I am going to start a fresh crop now. I pray to you that everything should go well. I will start tilling the land.
Now the land is completely tilled and the farmers sow their seeds and take care of crops by giving the right amount of water.
Wow, I can see the seeds sprouting. Now I have to protect the crops from insects and birds.
Farmer prays to God that they get sufficient rain for the best. And after 2 months they observe that the day has come to reap the harvest. good price.
The farmer goes to the first retailer to sell his produce.
Sir, I have fresh tomatoes with me. Please have a look at them. They are grown organically. I intend to sell them at rupees 20 per kg. Sir, it took me almost 4 hours to reach here. I would really appreciate if you can quote a better price.
The farmer feels disappointed and goes to the next retailer to sell his produce.
To sell them at rupees 20 per kg.
Are you crazy? The others are selling it for rupees 12 per kg. The price you're quoting is too high.
I would really appreciate if you can quote a better price.
The farmer starts feeling very low and goes to the next retailer to sell his produce.
Sir, I have fresh tomatoes with me. Please have a look at them. They are grown organically. I intend to sell them at rupees 20 per kg.
That's too much. I will be able to give you 13 rupees per kg. That is the best price that any retailer will quote for the tomatoes in this entire vicinity.
The farmer was really upset and moved out from his place. What is your name? Don't walk away like this. We suggest that you give us the product at our cotton rate as we have to throw all your tomatoes. The farmer leaves the place with a heavy heart, and while he decides to take some rest under the tree, he sees that some farmers are walking towards him.
I feel so disappointed and cheated for not getting the right price. We spent so much money and time buying the seeds, sowing them, watering all our earnings on the fertilizers. This is what retailers have to offer to us. But I don't have a choice. I have promised my family that I will bring gifts for the festival with the money I will earn today. So I have to sell it for rupees 13. That is the best offer I got for 50 kgs of tomatoes.
The retailer takes tomatoes by giving 13 rupees per kg. They store them and transport on different supermarkets. The farmer returned back to their villages. Now we take you straight to Good Food Supermarket located in Mahadevpura, Whitefield.
Ah, Rita, look at the tomatoes. They are so fresh, but the price is too high. Can you believe it? Rupees 40 per kg. I think they have gone crazy. Local markets on every Sunday. Due to the lack of time, we find it difficult to go to local markets to buy fruits and vegetables. We feel buying it from the supermarket saves time and less effort.
The customers are discussing about way to bring to farmer in our apartment to sell fruits and vegetables. Mr. Bhaskar was listening to their conversation.
Ma'am, sorry
to interrupt you. If you are ready to listen to me, I have a solution to your problem. My friends are farmers. They cultivate different kinds of fruits and vegetables, which are organic and cost much lesser. If you allow me, I'll bring them here next Sunday with their produce.
We would definitely like to organize something for the farmers who work day in and day out to bring the food to our plates.
I think if we bring in the farmers and our children and the fellow residents will understand the value of food and appreciate the farmers. Ma'am, with no offense, I feel that people in city waste a lot of food and don't realize every morsel of food they eat comes from the sweat and blood of the farmer. It's time we recognize and appreciate the farmers.
It is the deal. We will meet you with a team of farmers on February 23rd at Whitefield Global Apartment, local at Chandrasandra Whitefield.
Sure, ma'am, we'll be there. Mr. Bhaskar comes to the village and meets all his friends and tells them the whole story about his discussion with the two women. The farmers thank Bhaskar for the initiative taken by him.
The farmers pack all the fruits and vegetables. They come to the venue where the farmers market is going to be organized. Keshav and Sam also come to see the Sunday and do some shopping. The farmers are overwhelmed to see the arrangements made by residents of Whitefield Global Apartment. Oh my God, look at the fruits and vegetables. They are so fresh, but the price is too high. And basking in the glory.
And the price is so right. We must follow this practice and value the farmers.
We would like to thank each one of you for appreciating our hard work. We request you to follow these steps so that each and every person will get food to eat and will never be hungry. Do not waste food. Shop smart and realistically. Keep food at the right places. Donate excess food to food banks.
Sante, the farmers market turns out to be a huge success. The farmers are happy to get the price for their hard labor, and the customers are delighted with the fresh organic produce at the right price. We should think of more of such ways and try to implement them. It's time to realize that every one of us are responsible for the welfare of our farmers. As it is rightly said, farming is not an occupation, it is a way of life.